Good morning, guys. We are doing a mid-week update on what I have left in my cash envelopes. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to turn this around because I can see backwards. So we have grocery money. And my slip says that I should have $188 in here. Now, I'm hoping I didn't forget to take something out. If I did, then I'll find the receipts in here somewhere. Actually, no, this is for my car repair. Oh yeah, that was a big one. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 576. So that means I forgot to take something out. 76. Yes, $12. I remember what it was exactly. It was over at Dollar General. So I'll have to add that on there. So I have $176 in here. So I remember that. So 176. Household. It says that we should have $38 in here. 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, and we do. That's good. Yeah, that Dollar General was just last night. I had to get some ham and some other stuff at the store, and I didn't want to run all the way into town. So gas is next. And you guys, I have not used any gas money. I have $50 left in here yet. I have not used any because I hadn't had my car all week. But I do have to put gas in because it's low. However, I don't want to put in too much because, like I said, my car is not acting right. So I don't want to go and put fill up the tank and then have it die on me. So I'll just put like $10 in. In beauty, it says I should have 45 in here. 20, 30, 45. So that's good. This I usually don't use until like the whole month is over because we have appointments. And usually I like to even take that appointment and make it drag it a little out there so I can save a little money. So this is my personal money. I should have $9 in here, which I do. $9 in my personal money. I use my personal money for coffee when we had a coffee date with my neighbors and my mother-in-law. And then I use $10 to move to the monthly challenge savings. This one we should have 11. This is my eating out, and we had 11. I used it on Subway when I had Subway yesterday. Miscellaneous, I moved everything to my challenge envelope for the week prior. That was $25. So we don't have anything left in miscellaneous. Pet food, I should have everything in here. So pet food says I have 25. And I do. There's 25. And shipping, I should have everything in here because I didn't have any shipping. And yep, 15 in shipping, which is what it says I should have. And this is my Subway. I have to put on there yet. So those are 2 receipts I have to add. Okay, so that is it for my envelopes. So that is my main envelopes for spending. This is my sinking fund envelope. And I get this, people ask me all the time, I got this from Kiki K. And I love this little wallet. It is so cute. It's got a little flap here, and then it's got an envelope right here if you want to stick like a notepad in there, and then it's got credit card holders there. And it's got the 6-ring binder, and it did come with all of these cute little cards and stuff like that. So I just took all those out, and I put these monthly tabs in there myself. This is from erincondren.com. I get those tabs from there, and you can get just the tabs and stick them on anything. They just stick on really nicely. They're just self-adhesive on both sides, and they are labeled on both sides of it. Okay, so we have printer toner. which we should have $5, which we do. I gotta get a new label or a new sheet for this one. I just haven't broke down and done it. I just ripped this off of the old one. So $5 there. Grandkids have $11, which they do. I think you can see that. Premier Protein should have $30, and it does. So there's 30. Hot sauce. And I don't have a slip for that one either at all. So hot sauce has $4 in it. I put $2 each paycheck in there because we go through hot sauce so slowly, but it is expensive. It's $40 for 3 of them. We order it because we can't find it around here, and it's so good we find it worth it. And then my daughter was over doing some stuff for her budget, and I gave her some change. So I have a crap ton of ones in here. This is the monthly challenge. So I have $20 in ones. I counted this recently, so I know that's 20. And then I have the 5. So that's 25. And then the other 25 is going in there shortly. I actually have 10 of it already that I haven't put in there yet. This is my extra savings envelope, and I should have $73 in here. So that's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 73. There's 73. And then the last one is Premier Protein, and I should have $2 left in here only because I just bought some, and this next paycheck will be enough to buy another one when we need it. We don't need it yet. So I just put in, what do I put in every paycheck? Oh, I don't really have an amount. I put 19 last time and I took 17 out. So I think what I'll do is put 15 in here next paycheck, next week. And then this one is still blank one, just in case I run into something else I want to start saving for. So there is that one. And I'm going to tally up this whole total and let you know how much I have in here. Okay, adding up the envelopes I have, in my cash envelopes in my black wallet, I have $369 left that I could spend this next week, within the week, before next payday. I probably won't do that. And then this, in my sinking funds, I have $150 left over. So I think that's pretty darn good. So we'll see if I can, how much of this I can save out. And I also got my YouTube check. So that is a deposit from my last payday. Plus I got $400 from Frontier Airlines for messing up my flight. Remember that time when I shot that video and we got delayed in the airport for like 8 hours or 14 hours or something? Well, they just now refunded that flight for me. And we were fighting for it and fighting for it. My mother-in-law got hers right away. For some whatever reason, I had to fight for mine. I had to keep sending, emailing them. My mother-in-law sat on the phone for almost an entire day waiting on hold, and they said that it would be expedited right out, and it never was. And so then I had to go on and redo the whole sheet, and it was just a big mess from them, and I finally got that. So that is deposited into my account. So I have $600 in my account. My YouTube money was $201 for this month. So that was good. And yeah, that was some extra added money that we really needed. When you have a budget, you should always have some kind of a plan on how you're going to pay things off. And Corey and I did that. We talk about this all the time. Our first main thing to do is save $1,000. And then the next thing is pay off all of our debt, which we had $1,000. We had to spend it on our car to fix it. And we started paying off our debt. And I'm going to bring you through and show you all of those debt payoffs that we have done so far. And then the next thing we're going to do is save for 3 months emergency fund. And then after that, we're going to throw 15% at our retirement. And then we're going to start saving for a car fund. So we're going to take out our car payment and make it to ourselves every month. And we're going to take out $600 because that's what we're paying on both of our car payments right now a month. So we're going to take out $600 and we're going to stick it away into a savings account that gets, I think, 1.75 or 2%. And then the next thing we're going to do is redo our bathroom and basement. There's a room in the basement that needs to be done. It's been leaking, so we're going to fix that. And then we're going to start saving for a kitchen remodel, which is going to be about 20 grand. And then after that, we're going to get an e-fund for 6 months. And this kitchen should be saved up by 2022 or 2023. 2022, we're going to start it. And then this e-fund here, emergency fund, to 6 months. So up here we save for 3 months, and down here we're going to finish off that and save up to 6 months. And that will be complete in May of 2021 after all of this stuff is complete. And then we're going to start paying off our mortgage like crazy and save up for college in case Nick wants to go to college, and then invest. We're going to invest like crazy into mutual funds. That is our main goal. So we're going to get our retirement going and mutual funds. So in case an emergency arises, we have this to use in case we need it. I got these. This is grocery list. Pantry and produce and meat and household and bakery and dairy. So you put all of your stuff in there, and then other stuff can go down here. This I got off of thebudgetmom.com. So thebudgetmom.com. I know it's not focusing. It's not going to focus for me. And these are, if you are signed up for her email list, this was a freebie in the newsletter. So check that out. I like those. And guys, I have some very exciting news to share with you guys. Okay, I've got my first grocery list in here so I can start filling that out. And then I've got that. These are the Budget Mom steps. Like Dave Ramsey has the baby steps. These are her steps. They're called the Freedom Budget Steps, or Freedom Steps, TBM Freedom Steps. And, okay, so you guys know we paid off the Kohl's card. So that is all paid off. And then the next card is the Fleet Farm card, paid it off. Another card paid in full. I'm so excited. Our next one that we're working on right now, and I do laminate them when we get them paid off because I'm going to save these babies because that was a lot of work. Our next card we're working on is Ulta. As you can see, we've been making the minimum payments on it, and this card I owe a lot more on, so it's going to go a little bit slower. That's okay. We'll have it paid off in, I think, by the end of March. Yes, we should have this card paid off by the end of March. And then after this one, our next one is going to be Capital One. We've been working on this one before we started working on mine. So this one is up there to 26% paid off now. These are the percentages over here. And then it's going to be the Capital One MasterCard. And then Sam's Club. So we're getting some of these paid off with paying the minimum while we're working on the current card. And we're really being aggressive with the snowball method. We're technically doing the avalanche method right now. And then Amazon will be our last card to pay off. This is my car. I have my car 50% paid off. Technically, this is not correct though, because we paid $22,000 for the car, which was really dumb. I know that now. So we should be like way up here because I only owe $5,000 on it yet. So that's not too bad. But since we refinanced the car because we needed to fix it, it had like a $5,000 fix. So we had to refinance the car. Since that refinance, we're 50% done. Since my car should technically be paid off right now, but it's not. And then this is our debt consolidation loan because you guys know that most people have a debt consolidation loan of some sort, and this is ours. We have it 30% paid off. Now we're not working on this loan yet. So once we get to this loan, it'll be paid off super fast. Because all of these payments that we paid up already, all of these minimum payments, we kept them at the minimum payment that we had been paying. Like these were $60 minimum payments for this card and this card. So now we have $120 to throw at this card every month, along with any extra that we come up with. So we are being very aggressive in paying these cards off. All of our cards should be paid off by the end of October of this year. So that's a good thing. And this, I think, will be paid off in October as well. And then the next project of ours is Corey's car. His car is 40% paid off. His was $12,000. So that is his car. We were being pretty aggressive on his car before we started the avalanche method. This is our debt-free journey so far. We are at 10%. Well, not quite 10. We're like very close to 10%, just barely touching it. So that is our debt payoff. By the end of next month, we should be somewhere up here. So it's going to go quickly once we start getting all those extra payments from the credit cards that we've been paying. Some of our payments are like $177 a month, plus the interest on top of that. So once we get all of that money freed up, we're going to be really attacking these loans, all of the extra loans. We're going to be attacking them with that. So it goes really fast, guys, once you get going on the method. And then this is our 6-month emergency fund. Once we get the 3-month emergency fund done, then we'll start working on the 6-month one. And that is all I have for those. But I feel really good about getting these darn cards paid off. It's so, it feels so good to get those paid off. And these were lower amounts, but still, you know, $1,800 and $1,600, that's still a lot to come up with in just a couple months. But we did it. We really pushed hard at it and attacked it with all we could. And we did not go out. We didn't buy anything. We just attacked these loans, and that's what we're going to continue to do. And remember how I said we used our $1,000 emergency fund on our car? We were able to redo that, and we have the $1,000 emergency fund redone. So we spent this, and then we put it back on. Now, we couldn't attack our loans with this. Otherwise, we could have had a big portion of that Ulta paid off, but we really feel more comfortable having this emergency fund set aside. It's $1,000. So we have that again. So I'm going to put this into my binder here. Oh, I don't have it punched yet. Okay, so that'll have to wait. But guys, I feel like I am so freed up with all that is going on in our budget right now. Another thing I wanted to mention, if you guys are wondering where I got these charts from, Corey made a couple of them for me, but I got these ones at debtfreecharts.com. Debtfreecharts.com. I'll put it down below too. And I'll show you the ones Corey made for me. And what we're going to do is try to get these charts on our website so you guys can get them for free. So Corey made this one for me, which I thought was really cool. Look at how he did that. I think that is just so cool. So he made this chart for me. He also made this chart for me for the toner. And this we got off of Debt Free Charts, but of course he could make one of those too. So that's all the Debt Free Charts. Trying to get through here all these credit cards we're paying off. This is Debt Free Charts as well. Corey made the debt consolidation loan, which I think is way cooler than the debt-free chart ones, because he's got credit cards on there and he's got money sign and money dollar bill. I just thought that was so cool. He's so creative that way. And then he has the percentages here, but you don't have to do the percentages on there. And the card again was that. And then he made another one for me. Where is it? Oh, maybe that was the... Yeah, I think that was the only ones. Yeah, but still, I mean, he's so creative that way. So I'm going to try to get some of these on my website, some that would be normal for you guys. I mean, obviously, you guys probably won't need Premier Protein and that kind of stuff. So just like the debt consolidation, I'm going to put on there. And I'm going to see if he can do a debt-free chart for me to put on there. And credit card, our own credit card one. I'm going to try to get those on there for you guys so you guys can upload those for free, just as my gift to you for watching my videos, and I really appreciate it. And the book I use is from, this is the Budget by Paycheck workbook. I love this thing so much. It's so helpful for me, and she does a fabulous job at getting all of these things you've got where did your money go worksheets, and I know you guys, I showed you this before, expense trackers, and then this is the actual budget right here, these 2 pages. So you put down your bills here, you put down your envelopes that you're going to use right here, like the ones that are in my black wallet, and then you're going to put down your sinking funds, which are the ones in this wallet right here. Those are your sinking funds, and then any extra debt here and extra savings here. So I love this sheet. I love it so much. I wanted to bring you through and show you what we did so far with our cash spending. This is all we had for cash spending so far. That is extremely well. This is extremely good. I did do 1 Starbucks, and this I had some money on my gift card for that. And then I had, this is my checking spending so far. So that is really good. As you can see, we have the orange are the deposits. Red is any payments that we had coming out. So my Frontier payment was a refund of $400. That was so awesome. And then I had my YouTube deposit of $201.27. And the rest are just, oh, and then this is our Park and Fly. We had to pay for parking over in Minnesota because we are traveling to Texas. So we are using the Park and Fly over there for $124. So that's pretty expensive, but it was well worth it. But that's it so far. These sheets are actually very small so far. We'll see what the next week brings though. This one is my current week that I'm on now. So I don't have as many debts anymore because, well, 2 of my credit cards are paid off, and Corey has the Ulta one on our family account now. So this is all I have. And mainly my focus is the envelopes and trying to save money on our food any way I can, or gas any way I can, eating out, all of that stuff. I want to control what we're spending out of our envelope money and out of our sinking fund money as well. That is all I have for you guys. Hopefully this is a little bit shorter video, but we are doing awesome. This is our midweek, so we have 1 more week before payday, and we are all set. And I'm hoping to have quite a bit of my envelope money left over for the following week and to pay extra on my Ulta card. We're not going to be able to pay much extra this week on the Ulta card this next week, so that won't be that big of a difference, but then the week after should be a big amount on there that I can mark off. It's a slow process, guys, and when you have a car that's about to break down, it's really stressful. And I may just end up living without a car for a while because I refuse to get a loan. I would rather not. I don't need a car technically. I can take Corey to work one day and go grocery shopping then. So I'm not going to break down and get a loan just because I'm depressed at home. You know, it just doesn't make any sense to me. And I have my mother-in-law next door who said I could borrow her car anytime I needed it. So I have a car if I technically need it. And I'm just going to wait. If it breaks down, I'm just going to wait it out. I'm going to put on my big girl panties. I'm going to wait it out. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next week, Friday, for another budget video. Bye, guys.
Me how